Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moon time it is. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Welcome back. It seems like TWG is here today to give us this beautiful dance. TWG up 112% with 16 million shares of volume. Now, this stock is not marginable, but I will still be trading it. Um, and I'll be trading it and exhausting my buying power. So, I've already made up my mind. I understand that I'll have to call Schwab to get my account unrestricted at the end of the day, but it's part of the deal. So for those of you tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Check out our disclaimer. Remember that day trading is, of course, risky business. All right. Day trading is risky business. So with that being said, let's talk about the watch list. Watching at TWG, leading stock. There's also ZENA that could do something. There's NIVF, cheaper stock. Did I put a fourth string stock? Let's just double check here. I don't think so. Okay, I didn't. There was one that looked decent. Also, how does Tesla's stock price after that little bit of a show they had? Ooh, did it not go well? Oh my gosh. Damn it. 240 to 220. This is the what's it called? The Robo Taxi event. It looks like, investors didn't react super well to it. I saw some clips. I have to go watch it. It's this is interesting. I figured it would have probably been at like 260 after this, but sometimes it's part of the deal. Part of the deal. All right. Coming into the small caps again. So we have our watch list. I'll post the list here. Just 3 stocks. Tesla, brother, slacking on the news. Since I was told by representatives that going past my cash balance on non-marginable stocks was not an issue, I haven't checked to see if a stock was marginable or not since. The chat room is what really informs me. I see people talking about it. That's how I know. So I'll at least pass the news on to those of you here on the YouTube stream. But for me, it's not a problem. I don't mind the 5-minute call at the end of the day. Just got to do it before the next day, right? Before Monday. So, yeah. TWG, for some trend lines, we got pre-market highs at 567. Low of the pullback right now, right at VWAP, 418. 567 for those pre-market highs. All right, looking at the daily chart, TWG. Looks like it might have IPO'd going back into April of this year, if not at least a name change. We had a high point on that day, April 16th at 550. 550. So we're going to need to get over the pre-market highs here. The good news is that if we do it, it's going to be, no resistance here. No prior candles for us to have to measure up against. So that could be a good thing in terms of us just making new highs. But we got to get over the pre-market high. We had a significant pullback here in the last 5-10 minutes. So we're going to need to see some sort of red to green. It doesn't have to be right away into the open, but what is the first 10 minutes, first 30 minutes, first hour, first 2 hours, however long it takes. Can we start to curl back up to those pre-market highs and pull away? TWG not looking bad, again up 100%, 17 million shares of volume. For those of you tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Right now I have Momo Pro on the left-hand side of my screen. Momo Pro is a scanning software that I use every single day, all right? So if you guys are interested in it, you can check it out, right? Coupon code Relentless, 25% off. 6 months, sweet deal. Okay, moving into stock number 2. ZENA, second string stock. This has been selling off, and over the last few days, it's just been red candle after red candle. So it's like a bit of a bottom bound setup. It seems like it might also be a recent IPO, going back to October 1st. High was 11, and we've been Titanicking ever since. Well, the Titanic did hit a bottom here, so maybe this is hopefully 175. So we can curl back up. If we can get over the pre-market highs, 340, maybe we can see 450, and maybe some more. It's been holding up this area of 270 pretty well, 275. Can we continue to hold that level, get to the VWAP, and then start to make our way up there? And you guys will see that for me, every day, I'm always looking for like an uptrend. I do best when stocks are trending up. And it's really good when I'm there early from start to finish during the move, right? I'm never looking for a stock to just go sideways or go down. It's just not, it's not what I'm looking for. Even when we get the front side move, after we start to pull back, some of the guys in the chat, they'll trade the move down, like they'll try to buy the exaggerated moves down. I don't really even like to get involved with that. I'd rather just get out of here once the front side move is done. That's it. Pastor not sticking around. NIVF. NIVF, the third stock on the list here. By the way, let me not forget to start up my screen recording. That's what that 924 alarm is. I gotta record this other monitor that I have up here. All right, looking good. So NIVF, we had after hour highs at 118. Pre-market highs a little lower at 114. Right now we've had lows around, what's that, 95, and then we pulled back here even lower, 87. So all three of the stocks that we're looking at are trending down right now. So again, the red to green, the uptrend. That doesn't matter if it takes the first 10 minutes, the first hour or two, but can we see some sort of a good uptrend? 200 EMA on the dailies at 106. Perhaps could be a little bit of resistance. But other than, yeah, and the 200 EMA has been, a place of concern on this one, and we've rejected the level a couple of times over the last few weeks. Other than that, if it's really strong and it pulls away, maybe 150, $2. But we'll see how it does. That's NIVF. I have my patterns and setups that I'll be looking for throughout the open. My problem as of late has been, slower market and execution, right? I've been executing a little poorly in some areas, mismanaging trades and fumbling. You catch the football and then it slips out of your hand, slips through your fingers. So today, again, looking to put some emphasis there and to be careful to properly, actively manage the trades and see what we get. I've had 2 red days in a row, so, looking forward to a green day here today. Every day when I show up to this market, I think green and I feel green, which is always the way to go. I encourage everybody to, even if you're on a red streak, even if you had a red month last month, today's a fresh day, and we have to also be willing to expect the unexpected, as in we could have some surprise strength like we saw a few days ago, right? On OTLK. I mean, who would have imagined that thing would have went from 340 to 550 in like 5 or 10 minutes? So let's be ready. Let's be patient. Let's be disciplined. And let's execute. Should be another fun session. At the very least, it'll be interesting. It always is. So I'm seeing a stock here, TURB. How's that looking? It's being mentioned. It looks like it's now moving up. I mean, I don't know if it'll gain good volume, but I can add it to my recent list here. TURB. Okay, cool. Can we maintain this type of a move? Can we gain more volume? TWG, again, it's still kind of coming down here. This is the main stock for me into the open. Just small size across the board. Looking to take it easy here in the beginning, and then, once we get something a little bit more obvious. Perhaps I pull up this other one, just in case it keeps going. I'll keep it up top right here. Different market depth below, but that should be fine for now. So with a minute to go, guys, hit that thumbs up. We do appreciate everyone tuning in on YouTube. But for those of you who are in Florida and the Gulf states, stay safe. The hurricane seasons, man. The hurricanes are touching down. TURB, TWG, NIVF, ZENA. Which one is it going to be? Yesterday, it was so slow. I mean, yesterday was kind of crazy slow. 15 seconds to the opening bell. Yeah, shout out to Triad. Triad does the early stream at 9 a.m. on the dot. I'm not very interested in early trades here, as nothing really is at the highs for the opening surge. So I'm kind of hands off, honestly. We'll see if TWG starts to pull away, maybe over 415, 420. Can we get up there 430? And if it does, we have to be careful of it giving a full retracement. It seems like it's a little all over the place. Z, E, N, A, how are we doing? Low 70, high 94. ZENA, perhaps, it's break of 3 area here. So this is going to be the one, at least for now. There's a bid at 6, which is pretty aggressive. 16,000 shares. Someone buying pretty aggressively there. We're going to get ourselves onto the scoreboard. I'll take a couple cents there. I'm going to re-average here. Come on down. Come on down. The price is right. Come on down. Perhaps it does hold high. We'll see. That's a higher entry. I'm like, okay. All right. That held a little high. Fair, cool. 311 is the high. TWG did make a move over 25. But I'm going to ignore it for now. I'm going to try to just watch it one at a time. It's saying our high on this candle was 12, which I didn't really see 12. Time 34. Oh, 60. Okay, do I want to switch over? I'm going to try to switch over. Okay, what was the high? 75. Oh my goodness. I got to be a little bit more quick to just jump in when I see something that I do like. Pulling it up late, but I'm seeing it's like in an area that I like. I got to just buy it. I got to not wait too long. There's a small seller. Okay, it's gonna go through a couple cents for the breakout there. Mm, Fill in 95 for the highs. I gotta cut these trades a little faster. I'm a little disappointed it didn't continue there. It's a pretty early pullback versus the new high of day just now. So being a little aggressive there for the continued push, not quite. This is better. Still a high fill, but whatever. And there's churning. Why are we pulling back so much, brother? 653. And is that the bottom? Unless we're pulling back to VWAP of 33, which is, at that point, a 5-minute dip. Couple of scratch trades here. The 5-minute candle is still holding up, but it's definitely an extended dip. Jeez. 90 to 50, 95 to 53. So if he could have avoided so much of the losses going down, it captured the move up. So we got to watch out for the extended dip. Break of 5. There's a seller. Oh, it's going to go. Looking for the continuation. Only 16. It's a full retracement back up, not bad. Or I guess I can't call it a retracement, but a bounce. Bro, if this thing Titanics. Well, you know, I'm just gonna cut it. I'm not even gonna wait. Bro, every time the dip looks good. So this is a 45-cent dip. If it breaks below 70, then again, it's just, you know, it's so much of a pullback that not really the bounce that I'm looking for. So I'll keep watching. Not the dip either. Felt like we should have had a bit more of an immediate move over 90 right there, so waiting. So it's a sudden burst of volume. Taking 10. I don't know if I got a good fill coming out. Well, just like that, from hero to zero. That wasn't the freaking dips, man. They're so big. Oh, back to 80. There's a bid. What the heck? There's a 70,000 share buyer there too. Will it get back over 5? Holy smokes. Brother. Well, from zero to hero again. Hopefully not back to zero. Let's not go to zero here, so I don't need to lose 50 cents. And bro, I mean the bounce, I would not have imagined it going back up to $5, right? I was in at 410. I sold it for 12 cents of gains, 422 area. From hero to zero to hero. Now, how are we looking now, right? The 5-minute candle does still have a bottoming wick. It's about to close. Would we say that the stock is still bullish? Perhaps. VWAP opposite 46. The high of the red candle was 525. I'm also surprised that it didn't get halted up. Like when that type of thing happens, usually they just go straight into a halt up. The next 5-minute candle is about 3 minutes. I think it can do well if it doesn't teleport down again. Maybe could have took a little bit more size there. Will there be an early dip here? But I honestly would rather see it go up some more, maybe 85, closer to 90 was the high, 80. Dips here could just go right back down to where we came from. And this one has been known for giving those bigger dips. So a bit of an early pullback. Is that a bid? Oh, that might have been a bid there. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell. So the pullback is going to come early. It's going to be tight. Thinking maybe a full retracement. So that's good. It's going to hold up. What's that, 60? Hmm. There's a minute left in this candle. It'd be best if we close higher, like, 85, 90, but so far so good. The 5 minute candle to make the new high could be an entry. Really tight stop here. I'll take a couple cents. Once, twice. Maybe a reclaim. I like the 5 minute candle to make the new high, but this one does have quite the range to it, so I'll have to be careful. I could see it, it could come up there to like 80, like 78, 80, and then it can easily be back down to like 65. Easily be back down to like 65 in like no time at all. No time at all. I want to see a flush out here if possible. But we'll see. It's on this ascending support of higher lows, so maybe it does continue to hold tight up here and then try again. High or low, doesn't matter, high or low, either one. Just waiting patiently, waiting patiently. If it holds up high above the level here, like 50, then I don't mind watching the 5 minute candle make the new high. Other than that, I'm not really interested in this dip this time. Not unless it breaks down. Was it gonna be It looked like it's still seeing some buyers here. Not a ton, but you know, some people are looks like they're buying, looks like they're interested. Could be worth an entry. There's a 20,000 share bid here, 40. And the order is filled. Let's see how well this does. Do not Titanic. Do not hold your levels and keep going. Show me 70 and 80. Well, I sold a third. Maybe I should have sold more. I'll give it a chance, but break even stop if possible here. Come on, KB. Are the bulls still alive? Are the bulls still alive for 75 on out of this push? Maybe you're asking for a lot, but okay, there's 70. And 75 on the ask. Great. And now it's the third time, so we did a good job there recognizing that early and being patient for the breakdown and potential reclaim. Now, this is where the 5-minute setup starts to look good. And I have size ready, but I'll only take size under the circumstance that it goes and it holds up its previous resistance. Taking it through the level, I think, might be a little risky because we can come and consolidate right here for like 10 minutes. And it's only going to go once out of, you know, the hundreds of candles that might come here, right? So I still like the dips. Now I like the dip again here. But the breakout, we'll have to see. Oh, damn it. All right. Take me to the moon. KB, KB, KB. Son of a gun. All right, at least we didn't lose a ton. Damn it, man. Freaking dip goes to 70. And I got a high fill trying to buy 80. So I would have needed to be in there with size just now. Kind of missing the trade a little bit. Son of a gun. Wasn't that quick? So I'm expecting consolidation is just going to go. Tell you, man. These freaking stocks. At this rate, I'm going to be in an insane asylum. Might be failing here. 60? What was a low? 63 from 510? Like too much. It's been giving exaggerated dips, but dang. Trying to get caught there. 85 was like my area. Freaking heck. See, I've lost so much money on just the dips here. I buy a 35-cent drop, but it's dropping an extra 20 cents again. So I'm still getting caught buying too high. 63, bro. Come on, man. You know, we got to 515. From 515 to 63 looks like a false breakout, and we're just knifing down to $4. So I'm gonna get back half, trying to capture that breakout. All right, sizing down a little bit. Just gonna make sure at this point we don't go red. Take whatever green we can. I saw myself doing big numbers here, so kind of gonna slow it down. I don't know what to expect from it if we can get a new high. This type of stuff here is like tricky price action. This thing just goes in first move, man. And then there's a 14,000 share buyer that started the move. Can we see? Oh, there's a seller. There's a 50,000 share seller that came in there. 504. Okay. Hmm. These damn stocks, I tell you. So, waiting patiently. Still feeling pretty good. Once and twice. Come on. Go to 570 here. I'm gonna try again. If it's gonna teleport up, this is where it's gonna do it, but it looks like maybe it's having some trouble. 90. The seller came back just now too. At 05. We got to 15, right? Or 20 right there almost, right? 19. This is the third pullback here. 5-minute candles red. Oh my goodness. What a roller coaster this one is. What happened to all the smooth momentum we would see? And the low of this pullback is so low that you got to be careful here. There's that seller again, now at 45,000. Hopefully this doesn't get shorted into oblivion because we're seeing resistance here, 520 range. If the short sellers win, then this is going down to $4. The sellers bought up at least most of it. Now take me to the moon. Come on. Okay. Thinking that would have knifed up into like a 550. Am I looking too much for the home run? Perhaps. I don't know. That's this the vibe the stock gives is that it can teleport up. I'm not gonna fall in love with that, but if I'm in looking for 20 cents and it happens, then great. Haven't sized up really past 1,500 shares here because we're not as accurate as we would like. That last dip was the third dip, and I took it. So I'll be taking the dips that come if it comes again, but it's a little bit of a risky area, but it stalled out so well, you know, I kind of got a little tempted there. Jumped in, worked out, but accepting the risk, which was, you know, it continuing lower. Part of the deal. $5 resistance, yeah, okay. I might watch for the breakout in this area. Tight stops. Come on, bust the move, bust the move. Give us something here. High or low, high or low. Talk to me nicely and allow me to have this dance. TWG. It's definitely having trouble up there. It's also not really pulling back, at least not yet. See, now we're seeing these tight pullbacks, which is kind of strange, you know? It's bouncing in this range, 80 to 5, 80 to 5. I could have bought 5 times already here. Just doing it again. Well, if I didn't take those 5 trades, buying now just feels kind of silly, right? And then I buy 80, it's down there at 40. So I'll keep waiting. High or low, or I should say high or unreasonably low. Oh, unreasonably low. Unreasonably low. Oh, 74 for the high there. Damn it, man. I get the highest freaking fills. And it's not ripping over 5. It might go. Freaking stock. It's not the fluid. What was the word? Smoothest of moves, I guess I could say. But yeah, the initial bounce is to about 68, where I took the gains, but holding longer resulted into like 96. If I would have held some, bro, I'm telling you, if I would have bought 80 right there, bro, I'd have been right? I'd have been losing my mind right now because I would have sold at 40 and it would have been like complete disaster. After it bouncing 6 times from 80. Now, if you caught all those dips plus this exaggerated dip, then now that's impressive. I don't know, man. We need the 5 minute candle to make the new high. We need to get over 80. We're not gonna keep holding up the lows. Like that's probably the last time we're gonna hold up a big drop. It needs to just go. The resistance, the short sellers, we need to clear those areas, those levels above 5. Red 400, green 700, flat. Not efficient here. Part of me is thinking if I should walk away. It's not the day that I would want, but we're also following up 2 red days. We're green $600. Do I try to take this and build off of it, being that it's so tricky to trade this stock? Or do I risk it and look for break of 5? What's the right course of action here? And let's see, is this... Oh, no, never mind. I'm going to size down to 500 shares for now. Unless it gets over 5, I want to be very, very careful. But I'm interested over 5 though, for sure. If the 5 minute candle can make the new high and give us a nice sweet move. My gosh, man. The problem is that I lost money in an area where usually I would do the best. Break of 480 the first time. That bit of an ABCD just went straight through, no consolidation, no hesitation. And we were fumbling trying to catch the bigger move. Which honestly was kind of silly. Should have known better to just wait for the big dip. Not buy high. This is not the market where, like OTLK, that's why it was so surprising too, right? Is that one just kept going, which is usually not the case. It's more like what we're seeing now, which is it'll go up, 470 to 520, and then that's it. So I should have known better to wait for that dip. In hindsight, it does seem so obvious, of course. Hindsight, right? So break of 5, what is it going to be? Nope. Scratch trade. I'm only using small size here. If it gives me what I want over the level, then I'll use a little bit more size. But we are below resistance technically. Come on, come on. Eat away at those sellers. Eat away. Let short sellers start to become nervous and tremble. Once they see 515 and 520, Most of them will probably start to panic out, and that's how we can squeeze up to 550. Maybe to halt up if we're extremely lucky here. Let them shake in their boots and let them add into the halt up and let it resume higher. With a few short sellers watching on, it's not personal, of course. We know that there's big banks and big institutions at play here who are really driving the stock price up and down. This is what I don't want, is to be buying 99, selling 93, buying 99, selling 93. So I'm just waiting, like, if I give it a go, it needs to be super clear here. As long as it just doesn't teleport all the way up. And that could happen if somebody big covers. Then there might not be an entry in terms of the breakout. Okay. This is where it needs to hold up. Do not Titanic. Come on. Don't you go down. Pull away. Okay. Still here. It didn't go right away, which is not great, but we're battling. We're battling here. We're fighting. $0.10 stop for me. Come on. I'm not selling here. I'm waiting for 530 at least. KB. Short sellers need to start trembling right here and panic selling, covering, or buying, whatever. If this teleports down, it's a sad stock, right? And it will not be personal, but diamond hands to my 10-cent stop here. And almost got stopped out. Bro, you'd think the short sellers would cover right away. Maybe are they adding up at 530? Brave souls, they are brave souls. And every day is a little different, right? Do I want to try again? Taking 03. Trying again. The fact that it's taking so long, it is a little worrying. So I also want to put that into consideration. Shouldn't usually happen. Doesn't mean that it can't go, but it doesn't usually once we get up to like 20, that's it. They're done. And I'm selling before my stop, which isn't great. All right. Okay. Time 2 minutes. I don't know. It seems like it's struggling, right? It's just not pulling away. Oh, and we got a piece of that. Oh, you son of a gun. Of course. Bro, that's these damn stocks. Bro, why are people not covering all the way into the moon? Jesus Christ. And this is why it's so tricky, right? And then it's back up. At this rate, this is going to become Russian roulette. It's not playing out in the way that it usually would play out, you know, over the course of the years. You're in this like weird market. Well, it's up here, so they're still in trouble. You know, short sellers gonna like this. So we did have 550 as a bit of a level. Pre-market highs at 67. Insane. They have to be. They have to be getting squeezed. Nobody can keep holding this with a 530 average, 520 average. Not unless they want their accounts to go bye-bye. Halt up 17. Can we get locked in? Alt 36. Keeping an eye out for exaggerated dips. Dip, 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 dip. Only 10 cents. Dip, 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 dip. Flush, flush. Okay, maybe I'm still in a little. Okay, better, 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 much better. Now, show me over 6. 86. I'm in the mindset of adding lower here, which could be dangerous if it's Titanic's, but break of 5 could work. Could work. There's resistance. It might go through, but there's resistance here. I'm trying to not get caught slipping with the baby pullbacks. Damn, boy, this thing is not playing, isn't it? Is it? It's not playing no games. If you're second late, you're filled 85. Come on, show me over 5. K of the B, brother. K of the B. Can we see something here? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it drops to like 50. That's what it's been doing, so gotta be ready for anything here. And gotta be ready to go to the depths and back. Oh, oh, damn it. Okay. One, two, three. High of this candle's 82. How is that a loss? Anyhows, 68. It's not ready for the 1 minute candle to make the new high. I think we're pretty bullish. So, I'm going to keep watching. Don't have any reason to think why we shouldn't be strong and after that last move. Come on. Talk to us nicely here. Something, anything. Uh, good, 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 good. 85, 85, 90, 90. And I'm in 75. Goodness, man. Tell you, they're not playing with these disgusting fills. These trades are definitely a little bit more risky here. You're a little bit more in between, not quite the high, not quite the low. Trying to read the trend for the couple cents, but maybe it's not worth it. 1 minute candle to make the new high, only about 5-10 cents right there. And it seems like when the volume comes, it's like a little random, right? Not in the obvious places. So maybe like right here, if the volume comes, it just jumps up to 6. Is what's really been happening. You're either just holding longer to capture that move, or maybe you do buy in a place where it just happens to happen and you get a couple extra cents. Maybe I ought to size down. And this stock is definitely like it feels like a good old fashioned fist fight, like nothing here coming easy. So 87, high 80s, we got a 10K bid at 81, smaller bid. Those shares are getting filled. 10,000 shares long, 581. Very aggressive position considering it's not quite the lows, but okay. And you never know the full story. Could be somebody adding, it could be so many different things. They could be in at $4 and adding. I need to see something here. Up or down, high or low. What's it gonna be? That last 5 minute candle, although ended red, it's I think I would say ended in decent shape. Yeah. This is gonna be interesting here. Let's see how this does. I'm only in 1K. I wouldn't expect 40 again, at least not right away. Oh, 51. Damn it, my fills are not what I would have wanted there. Crap. Damn, these goddamn pullbacks. How low is too low? That's what I'm asking myself. What was the last resistance? 530? The 5 minute chart doesn't look awful by any means. Maybe I could have took for the last 5 minute setup maybe 30 and stop maybe 15. I don't know. Not a bad risk to reward for sure. We've been downtrending for quite a bit here. I'm wondering if this is too low, but the stock has been this type of stock. So once again, I'm thinking, should I just walk away here? We're at the same place, only $700. We'll take it though, We're green, $800 on the day. Should we walk away now and forever hold our peace? We traded fairly small. We didn't get super aggressive. 1,500 alone max size. Ay, ay, ay. Let me tell Tim. Why did I say two? Oh my god. There we go. That's better. So if I was to take the 30 something entry, let's say maybe 35, I stop at 15, I'm risking 20 cents, 1,000 shares, $200 of risk. I'd want to see this thing go at least to 80. And was that about a 40-cent reward? There's a 2-to-1 in there. But the question is, are we still pretty bullish? I think it's looking decent. Sometimes a break-even stop is not a bad idea either. Once we pull away like this, you know, hey, 35 entry, we're 50. Maybe I don't even risk it going past my entry, you know. So is this backside, or is this a bigger pullback to then retest 80, 90 area, perhaps high of day? The next 5-minute candle, a couple seconds out. It's actually going to be a red week for me. Green, let's see, red 8, 9 something, maybe 1K. Red 1K. Yesterday, red 500 at the end of the stream. Came back, added another 200 in losses, so that's about a $700 a day. So $1,700 drawdown. At least this cuts it in half. But slightly red on the week, which isn't ideal. But 30, so 30 working again right there. 30, I'm surprised. 30 bouncing up aggressively there, back to 60. But would I have stopped out break even, right? I mean, I don't know, maybe. It's a good bounce. And right here lines up the 5-minute candle to make the new high. If it keeps going, maybe we can see 85 here, hopefully. And then just like that, it can be back in business. Yeah, it's good to see the 5-minute setup working out there, though. But if anybody's in that range with their stop down at 20 or 15, risking that 15 cents, 20 cents, and they're keeping diamond hands, then, you know, you can be in 30 plus 30 cents unrealized here. And maybe you're taking something off. I don't know. Maybe you're waiting. I don't know. Whatever you decide. You have options. So I'd look for the first pullback. Now, depending on how it plays out here, though, because will we see something tight or will it be exaggerated again? That's the key here. This one has been mixy, so it can be either or. You got to use our best discretion, our best judgment. Oh, come on. Well, it's going to be bigger. I get caught. Well, at least I'm not surprised, right? Yeah. How did the team do on this thing, man? How did the community do as a whole? I'm guessing P&Ls will be starting to post here soon. 77, I'm long 58. It drops down to 34. The exaggerated dip working out again. 34 up to 55. 55 to retest 77, no good. No bueno. And that's what I call a fork in the road kind of trade. If I lean to the other side, I'm gonna be in or down there like 30. And capturing the move up. But anyhow, it's all good in the neighborhood. Ay ay ay. Well, it's a little early. We haven't really had a lot of people posted yet. Cactus Rob in the green. Kitty down 1400. MNQ plus $100 today. And 1.6 on the week. Not bad at all. Yeah, I'm going to call them after the live stream, Big Steve. I appreciate the reminder. Did I trade past my balance? Oh, yeah, I definitely did. My account is still a baby account, so once I hit this once or twice, there goes all my cash, right? But yeah, I'm looking to shut it down here. I'm not gonna push it, and I don't know. The stock is still in a decent place, though. I mean, it could keep going. It's possible if we can curl back here over time, back over 70. Maybe we could get a retest of 6, and then if it gets through 6, perhaps. GK asking if it's about settled funds versus trading past unsettled cash amount. Well, these stocks like TWG are not marginable. And so we essentially have cash accounts when we trade a stock like this. If you go past your cash balance, you have to call in to have them unrestrict your account. It's called a good faith violation. Now, if your account is a margin account, you're not supposed to get charged or penalized with a good faith violation. They have to update their system so it doesn't happen at all. But until then, you have to call in after you trade a stock like this past your cash balance to unrestrict your account. That's all it really is. It's a phone call to clear things up, and that's it. So for whatever reason, it's maybe not an easy fix for them, so it's taking some time. I don't know how coding works. I don't know if there's any like regulatory things maybe attached to this. But yeah. The software guys might know more about why maybe it's. But yeah, TWG again, it's here at 70s 70s. Maybe it could go again. I think it's possible. Even with a small bid behind us. Okay, there we go. A little something. I'm trading it very passively, smaller size. It hasn't really done great at whole dollar levels. It's fighting here. I got a higher fill there. That pullback has been fairly tight, all things considered. It seems like there's a hidden buyer for at 90 for now. Good breakdown and reclaim of 90, but a bit of a seller coming in. By the way, NIVF did pretty well from 80 cents to $1. Watching for that new high of day. I think it's brewing. Might need another pullback. It's possible, but watching. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, there it is. It might Titanic. It's gonna hold. The high was 70. Well, that might have been the last good predictable area. Up here seems a little, you know, wild, wild westish. Not seeing anything. Like the stock has a lot of range and it's kind of all over the place. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I think that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna shut it down, take the gains. I'll be back again tomorrow, or I guess Monday. I'm gonna take the gains off the table and come back Monday. Maybe it does keep going, I don't know, but if it does, for those of you who might still be looking to trade it, continue to be disciplined, continue to be patient. Pastor is going to lock in $600 green day. Gonna take it off the table and be back next time. So stay safe, stay green, enjoy the weekend. Do not obsess over the weekend about trading, but instead take that time to work on other projects, businesses, jobs, whatever. Study up on Sunday if you can, or let's say when you can. And then let's be ready for Monday morning. TWG, perhaps still going. Stay safe, stay green. The pastor taking it off the table, locking in the gains. All right, brothers. And I should say sisters too, right? Take care, stay safe, stay green.